Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, February 10th, 2016. My name is Cliff Backus, and this is your PushButtonStockTrading.com daily video market review. Much of what we do at Push Button Stock Trading is based in part or in full on William O'Neill's classic book, How to Make Money in Stocks. O'Neill utilizes the acronym CANSLIM to identify the important elements of what he's looking for in a trade. The S in CANSLIM stands for supply and demand and reminds us that we want to favor stocks that have an average daily volume of at least 500,000 shares and trade at least 140% of their average daily volume on the day that they break out. The L in CANSLIM stands for leader or laggard. It's important that we identify where the leadership in the market is. To that end, we use HGSI, High Growth Stock Investors Spectrum Analyzer, to identify market leadership on a daily basis. So let's get started with that. Of the top 100 most powerful stocks in the most powerful industry groups, yesterday 15 came from integrated utilities, 12 came from packaged foods, 7 came from containers and packaging, 7 came from utility networks, and rounding out the top 5, we had household products. None of these industry groups look as though they're going to be leading the market when the market does confirm the next uptrend, but it's important that we keep an eye on what industry groups are showing strength in this market. Let's start today with a look at the Russell 2000. As I've been noting recently, I believe the Russell 2000 is the key to the market going forward here. Right now, the Russell has weak support down here in the 958 area. That was the low from the later part of January, and we seem to be holding that area. Notice how we came down in the past 2 days. We've tested this support and we've held. That may be an indication that we're trying to put in a little bit of a bottom here. I believe that the key to the market going forward is the Russell 2000, and importantly, the Russell needs to take out this resistance area in the 1040 range. Prior to doing that, it needs to take out this trend line. This trend line's a lower channel line that goes back to this channel, which was created when the Russell began to break down back in December of last year. Let's take a look at what the NASDAQ Composite's up to. But before we do that, the M in the CANSLIM acronym stands for market, and to my way of thinking, this is the most important element. So let's take a quick look at the market here. Yesterday, stocks closed lower on lighter trading volume. The market appears to be approaching a short-term bottom. The past 2 trading sessions have seen stocks close down for the day, but well off of their lows, a sign that institutional traders may be buying weakness. That noted, our market timing model remains consistent. We're on a primary sell signal with a secondary aggressive buy. An aggressive buy signal indicates that aggressive traders can buy stocks at this point, but we shouldn't be employing margin. More conservative traders should continue to accumulate cash. Declining issues outpaced advancers yesterday by about a 5-2 margin. The New York Stock Exchange advanced decline line, which continues to look considerably more bearish than bullish, isn't making new lows at this point. That's at least modestly encouraging to the bulls. New lows continue to better new highs. Our swing timing model is indicating an oversold condition in the market. Keep in mind, oversold markets can become a lot more oversold. Large capitalization stocks outperformed small yesterday and continue to outperform on a 10-day moving average basis. Small caps typically outperform in bull markets. We're getting mixed signals from this market, which may be an indication of a change in the immediate direction. A change in immediate direction, however, doesn't mean that that change is sustainable. This remains a dangerous market. Be careful. Okay, Yesterday, the NASDAQ Composite was down 4.99 points, or 0.35%. We closed at 4268. We came up and we tested resistance up here in the 4292 area, but failed. We'll see if over the next couple of days we can recapture that resistance level. Yesterday, trading volume was below the prior day. For you followers of William O'Neill, we are in a market in correction. We've been in a market in correction since February 8th, 2 days ago. And right now, the NASDAQ is bracketed by support down here in the 4117 area. That support goes all the way back to the October 2014 low. And resistance up here in the 4292 range. Our market timing model right now is on a primary sell signal, but we have a secondary aggressive buy signal. An aggressive buy signal indicates that aggressive traders can buy stocks but shouldn't be employing margin at this point. More conservative traders should continue to accumulate cash. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. Yesterday, the S&P was down 1.23 points, or 0.07%. We closed at 1852. Notice, we tested resistance up here in the 1867 area and failed yesterday. Again, we'll see if we can recapture that resistance level in the coming trading sessions. Trading volume was below the prior day. The S&P is in a market in correction. We're bracketed right now by support down here in the 1820 area. Hopefully we don't actually get down there. And resistance, as noted, in the 1867 range. It's worth noting that over the past couple of days, the market has put in, the S&P has put in lows, but closed well off of those lows. Yesterday we did the same thing. We put in this low right here, but we closed well off of that low. And that may be an indication that institutional traders are coming into this market and the market may be ready to resume an uptrend. Keeping that in mind, the S&P 500 currently is on a primary sell signal with a secondary aggressive buy signal. Before we go, I want to take a look at Max Linear. Max Linear provides radio frequency, analog, and mixed signal integrated circuits used in communication and video display over broadband networks. Stock's been working on this third stage base with a pivot point in the $17.75 area. A pivot point indicates that that's the point at which we would want to buy this stock. Remember, we're always going to try and buy stocks that are trending higher rather than trying to bottom fish stock prices. We want to catch the stock as it's moving higher and get out of the stock before it peaks or just after it peaks. Max Linear gets a 68% checklist rating. A third stage base is a fairly late stage base, but this stock has been holding up remarkably well in the face of just an awful market over the past couple of months. And so it may be worth taking a look at by aggressive traders. We have this trend line, and yesterday the stock briefly broke above the trend line, giving us a buy signal on very heavy trading volume. In fact, the trading volume was heavier than any down day in the previous 10 trading sessions, which is our definition of a pocket pivot. Also, the stock had a buyable gap yesterday. The stock gapped up on, as we've noted, very heavy volume. For very aggressive traders, keeping in mind that this is a very volatile market and it's a dangerous market, Max Linear may be a good place to look to put some of that money that's burning a hole in your pocket. That's about all I have for today. If you want to talk about any of the stocks mentioned today or any of our market strategies, please feel free to give me a call, drop me an email, or make an appointment come by the office, see what we're up to. Contact information is on the home page. Please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at PushButtonStock. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohanneson Liqueurs, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated believes to be accurate. Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources, except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohanneson Liqueurs, Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries, and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push Button Stock Trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push Button Stock Trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push Button Stock Trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of Push Button Stock Trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of Push Button Stock Trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.